My name's Shawn Muscat. That's my 32 Ford coupe, 3-window coupe. I've always been a motor enthusiast. As I've grown up, a lot of my friends who were around were very involved in cars and hot rods, and one of my older friends, he'd built a tea bucket and he brought the car to school, and it's just like from that day I loved hot rods and all the styles. I've always wanted to build a 32 coupe, and I had the opportunity to do it now. So yeah, it's the car is part of my DNA. I built it and it's me. The paint colour, it's off a C6 Corvette 2016, and it's called Lime Rock Green. So it has a beautiful metallic through it. When I was choosing colours, I was just going through bits and pieces, and I just looking on Google and cars, and my wife actually said, "Oh, what about doing a car green?" And I thought, "Oh, okay." And then we came across this colour, and I thought, yeah, it'll really set the car off really nice. I like to think I'm a bit of a perfectionist, right? And I think I would like to see the same out of my car. Right? It is well, it's finished off well. I'd just like to see that bit more depth into it and have it cleaner, nicer lines and deep. So you look into it, you just keep looking into it.
My name is Rob Lewis. I've been in the trade for over 23 years. I first started out as a spray painter and I've been with RUPES for the last 10 years.
My name's Paul Cambrias. I've had 40 years experience in the automotive industry, predominantly smash repairs and car restorations. I'm very excited to be able to work on this car and have the opportunity to work on it. I enjoy doing jobs like this because of the uniqueness of the car. Also, there's nothing better than seeing the owner of the vehicle turn up and, you know, he's beaming with a massive smile on his face.
Working on a car of this sort of calibre requires a lot of focus and attention throughout the process. It also requires that we use the finest sort of products because we want to preserve the finish on this car and the paint. The first step in our process is the test spot. This allows us to talk to the paint. This will tell us how hard or soft the paint is, and this will tell us how much we can work with it to get the ultimate finish for this car. And you do the test spot as you would normally do the whole car. Okay, so you're moving around. It's definitely removed the the swirl marks. We've just marked out some of the blemishes in the paint with our Chinograph pencil, and this will allow us to remember exactly where all the little defects are, so we can fix them before we sort of get into the main sort of crux of polishing the car. We're sanding any areas that where the paint is either low or high. Under this one here, it's obviously been another repair where they haven't really sort of polished away the scratches that they introduced. So we're just going to give that another light sand. Now we're going to start polishing those spot repairs with our DA medium wool pads, and for a compound we're going to use DA coarse. This combination is really good for sanding scratches. Now that we've finished our spot repairs on the car, we're going to go over the whole thing with our DA fine compound and our fine foam pads. This is going to get rid of all the swirl marks and some of the marring that's in the paint at the moment. This will add depth, clarity, and bring out the brilliance that we know is in this paint. Our final step for the 32 Ford is that we're going to use our Uno Protect and our DA Ultrafine pads. Since this is a show car, this is a great step to get that added depth and gloss and that real wet look to the paint. The added benefit with Uno Protect is that this car will actually gain some protection. The results that we've achieved here were well worth the time, the effort, and the patience that we put into this 32.
Oh, absolutely.
It's come out beautiful.
Yeah, we've got that depth and that clarity, that so-called wet look, which is absolutely fantastic.
And this is show quality work.
I'm extremely happy. Like the job's fantastic. Like it now has a nice wetness and depth to it compared to before. Before it was like a little bit hazy. Now you can just, the reflection just goes on forever. All right, you can just see nice and deep. Yeah, it's fantastic. No, thanks very much. It looks amazing. The boot lid is like awesome. It's just like nice big wet panel. All right, you can just like, if you put your hands in, it just keeps going and going. So yeah, no, the products is fantastic, and the end result is amazing. You can see the metallic really comes through, and nice when the light shines on it, just pops. Beautiful. Thank you very much. Looks great. It's far exceeded my expectations.